Hey yo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Psycho, and in this video we're just gonna pretty much just do a fruit tier list. This is technically a PvP edition, so if you and also keep in mind that this is based on my opinion. So if you disagree with some things, feel free to comment that down below. But pretty much this is, like I said, a PvP fruit tier list, and let's just get into the video. Alright, so the first fruit that we have here is the legendary Suke. That is gonna be in a godly. It's actually a pretty good fruit. There's some really good infinite combos that you can do, and yeah. Okay, I'm just joking. Suke is garbage. As this is a PvP fruit tier list, it's going to be in garbage. That infinite combo that you used to do with Rokushiki, it can't work anymore, so it's pretty much useless now. And also the invisibility mode that can be countered by Ken Haki, and honestly it can also be countered by AoE moves, so you can just easily just get out of it, and people can just tell where you are since we have Ken Haki now in the game. So Suke is it's pretty much just garbage, and there's no point in getting it. Alright, so the next fruit, Marrow, aka the ripoff Hiei, that is completely just garbage. But I'll put it in not worth, because if you're fighting a decent Marrow, the fruit can be okay in PvP, but honestly the stun time isn't that much, and also the output isn't good at all. It's not good at all. Even if you have like a max, it's not good at all. And also the only good thing in this kit is pretty much like the 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 ultimate, and probably that love wave or that guard break. Nah, it's probably just love pistol and the ultimate move. So yeah, Mera, it's not that good for PvP. The stun time isn't that great, and honestly the moves are so slow, and people can just Geppo up in the air or just dodge your love wave, your guard break, and your love pistol. So Marrow isn't that good and is not worth getting. Now the next fruit that we have here is Bari. Now Bari, I want to put it in great, but honestly if we're just talking about the fruit itself, it's decent for PvP. There's some really good combos that you can do, and also stairs is actually viable in PvP, because there's like some good combos that you can do with this, especially if you have Rokushiki, and this can fit with a lot of weapons, especially with weapons that have barrage moves. I just see people recommend Candy Cane as it has that freeze move, and it also does have a lot of damage output, and it has a good damage scale, and it also has fast M1s. So Bari it's really good with almost like any weapon, especially with weapons that have barrage moves. And also that barrier cage pretty much carries this fruit, because if your opponent gets stuck in that cage, there's pretty much nothing that they can do. You just have free combos that you can do with it. So like let's say if there's like a really skilled Bari user that knows what they're doing, it has to be in great, but the fruit itself is gonna be okay. It's like mid. So yeah, Bari is actually really good, and if you want to use it, use it. There's a lot of YouTubers actually reselling their low gear just to use Bari, as Bari is actually really good. Alright, so now the next fruit that we have is Tori. Tori, it's okay. It's an okay fruit. In PvP, it's good, especially with Elo's hammer, because if you combo Elo's hammer with the Phoenix Talons, it's a lot of damage that you can do with it, and also Tori can actually do a lot of damage if you're fighting the right Tori user, not the Tori user that just spams moves and then just heals when they get low. But yeah, talking about the healing, Tori has really good healing that you can do. So if you get low, you can heal up to like max if you want, but you can also just heal up to half HP. So Tori, it's really versatile. It's easy to adapt to. There's not much combo that you can do, but the fruit is still great as it is. I don't think it should have any nerfs. Probably just less healing in the full form, but other than that, Tori is actually a great fruit that you can use, and yeah, it's decent for PvP. Now the next fruit that we have is Zushi. Now Zushi, if you do those annoying glitches like the Afro Dash or those glitches that drag got combos been doing, then Zushi it has to be like in great. But as the fruit is right now, it's okay. It has good damage output. It has that one combo, that one air tilt combo that you can do and use the pull move. And then also you can, I believe, reset your M1 combos. No, not reset. My bad, not reset. But there's a good damage output. The only really bad moves in this kit is like the Meteor Strike, because the Meteor Strike, it's good that it got fixed that like the meteor string actually can hit. It doesn't just land on the ceiling. I think that's what the glitch was. But you can still easily perfect luck the meteor strike. And also the ultimate isn't that great, but if you can hit all the meteors, that it's a lot of damage. And like I said, if you use Afro Dash with Zushi, it's actually it can be busted. It can go in great. But with the fruit as right now, it's okay. I'll put it above Bari as it still does have more moves that you can use. And yeah. Now, this fruit. Gura Gura Nomi. Yeah, I'm going to say the full name because I have a lot to talk about this. Already we know that Gura is going to go in Gari. Now, I have a lot of reasons why. All the moves are guard breaks except for that counter move. And also it has a lot of damage. But honestly, you don't really need to go above the, like, forgot, like, Gura is like 105 in Devil Fruit, and you can max, and you can get all the moves. I believe that's what it is. But honestly, just stay at 105. You don't even need to get more points. But if you want to get more points, you can. So most Gura users, they really just use Gura to get free block breaks in. And also that grab move, Head Crusher, you can combo extend with that, and it does a lot of damage even if you don't have that much points into Gura. And this fruit is really good with weapons like, let's say, Trident, Candy Cane, and also Elo's Hammer. And it's just busted because like we have Seaquake into Head Crusher. That move, that combo is annoying. And also Suki, Lost Suki, and not Winter Crown. There's like other Gura users that use Lost Suki's build on Gura. And it's really annoying because it does decent. The Gura fruit does decent damage, a lot of damage, and also they have Trident or Candy Cane or even Elo's Hammer, and that's like their main damage output. They use those weapons, and they combo with Gura, and especially Gura has like all guard breaks, so it's free combos with Gura, and Gura is just busted, honestly. Okay, so now that we talk about Gura, we have Bomu. I'm putting Bomu behind Bari, as I still think Bari is the best rare. But anyways, let's just talk about Bomu. Bomu is like one of the best fruits for grinding, but this is not what the tier list is about. It's about PvP. So for PvP, Bomu is you can combo it with Trident and Blackleg, or even Candy Cane. With those weapons and Bomu can be really good, especially if you use it at its max potential, as it has Bomu Grab, it has Bomu Swipe, and it has that annoying self explosion. So now there's combos that you can do with Bomu Grab, and yeah, if it's a really good Bomu user and they use it at its max potential, Bomu can be really good. It can be a great fruit, but as the fruit itself, it's okay. It's good, okay, or good. It's not the best fruit, but it's okay. At least it's better than Marrow. So yeah, I believe Bomu is gonna be right here. Okay, so now Pika. Pika, I probably will put it in great. Cause if I would put it at okay, so that's good, because if you Pika for PvP is okay. It's not the best. But I'm going to put Pika in great, because Pika has a lot of damage output. It has a good damage, and minimum combos. It's not a lot of combos you can do, but it's okay combos. But pretty much, Pika has a lot of easily perfect blockable moves. Pika Kick, it's really fast, and it's annoying to get hit by it, but honestly, it's really easy to perfect block it, and it's predictable to know when a Pika user is gonna use Pika Kick. So when a Pika user technically gapples in the air, it's two possible moves that they're gonna use: light lunge or light kick, and it's mostly light kick. And light kick is easy perfect blockable, so you can punish your enemy on that. But light kick is a pretty good move. It does good damage, decent damage, and overall Pika is okay. Now light lunge is actually easily perfect blockable, but it's if you land it, it's good damage that you can use. It's not a lot of damage, but it's decent damage. And also, if it's a Pika spammer, it's wow, bro. If it's a Pika spammer, wow, that's annoying. But yeah, don't. It's not really useful to get the ult. But if you have spare points, then I guess you can put it in Pika to get the ult. Cause if you land the ult, it does a lot of damage. Okay, so now Magu. I'm putting Magu in OK/good above Zushi. There's not much to talk about because as people should know what happened to Magu. But if you don't know, Magu technically, Magu Hound doesn't block break anymore. Meaning you can block Magu Hound. And if Magu Hound was still a block break, it would 100% be in great, possibly above Pika. But as of right now, the Magu that right now, it's okay. It's a decent fruit. It's okay. You can still use it. So the main move now in Magu is Magma Eruption. And Magma Eruption, it's an easily predictable move. You can tell if somebody's going to use it as it has a decent amount of startup time, so you can easily just gapple up in the air to get out of it. And also, you can cancel the move. But if you do land the move, it does a lot of damage, and you can also use Magu Hound or even Magu Fist while they're in the Magma Eruption. And with Trident, Magu can be really good. But the Magu right now, it's going to be an OK/good. Okay, so now the next fruit that we have here is Goro. I'm going to put Goro above Pika, but below Tori, as Tori, in my opinion, is more versatile to use. It's easier to adapt to. So Goro, the annoying fruit to fight. So we have Lightning Paralyzation, Final Smash, Lightning Wrath, and Lightning Dragon, and the Ultimate. The main move in this kit is most likely like Lightning Paralyzation, as that move technically carries it. So there's this one combo that most Goro users do. M1 air combo into Lightning Paralyzation, and then they can combo extend off of that. And also it has a lot of damage on the moves, but the moves are easily perfect blockable. Final Smash, and Lightning Dragon, those two moves are easily perfect blockable. Lightning Wrath, it's easily predictable, so you can block in time. And yeah, it has three moves that can be easily perfect blockable or just block or predicted. Final Smash, easily perfect blockable, but if it doesn't land, you can do at least like 100 something damage with it. And Lightning Wrath also does a lot of damage, and also Lightning Dragon does a lot of damage. And this is one combo that people do. Final Smash, Lightning Wrath, Lightning Dragon to Final Smash. I believe that's what the combo is, and that's inescapable. I don't believe that you can escape that combo. But Goro is a great fruit. It can be busted in the right Goro hand, but if it's a Goro spammer, it's not that good. But if it's a good Goro spammer, a good Goro user that doesn't just spam the moves and uses a weapon as well, Goro is really good. And paired with Blackleg, it's great. It's a really great fruit. Now that we have it's right here, Mara Nomi. Mara, one of the most highest damaging fruits in the game, and it's a Logia. So I'm putting Mera above Girl. Now there's a pretty good reason why I'm putting it, and this reason is Flame Pillar, and you're able to use moves in Flame Fight. So there was recently a buff on Mera where you can use moves on Flame Fight, and that means moves like he can, Flame Pillar. You can use Flame Pillar in the air. Don't know why that exists, but you can also use Fireflies. I believe that's what the was called, Fireflies. Now Fireflies is probably like the worst move in Mera. So right, Fireflies is like the easiest move to perfect block. But if you can land all of the Fireflies, it does like above 100 damage, and on top of that, there's burn. So if you don't have a Logia and you're fighting a Mera user, good luck. But anyways, Mera, it also has Hiken, and Hiken is a good move, but it's easily perfect blockable. But if you do land it, it can do up to like 70 damage or more, and it has burn damage. And if you land all ticks, if you're not fighting a Logia user, Mera's Hiken is really good. And also, probably the best move in Mera's kit, Flame Pillar. That's like the easiest move to land. You can use it to bait people to. You can use it to, like, you can use it to punish people who has like light lunge or something, or even I forgot what it's called, but it's like that frostbait move. Yeah, frostbait. So Flame Pillars are annoying, and there's also a combo that you can do with Flame Pillar, 5 M1s, Roku Dash, or even just a Geppo into Flame Pillar, and that does a lot of damage. And if you land like all 8 ticks, I believe, that does above like 300 damage. And Mera's ultimate. Mera's ultimate is actually not that good. You can easily Tekai it or dodge it, but it's okay. So Mera is gonna be great. Alright, now the last fruit that we have here, ignore this. This is just a random tier list that I found, ignore this one. But the last fruit, Hiei. I'm actually gonna put Hiei and Gali below Gura. So Hiei is actually a underrated fruit. Why is it underrated? I believe there was like a Ice Age nerf. I forgot what the nerf was, but I guess that's why people were calling the fruit trash. But you don't really need to rely on Ice Age because it has these other moves. Frostblade, Ice Partition, and there's some more moves. But yeah, Hiei is actually really good. It has probably the highest combo potential here, except for Gura. But yeah, it's really good. It has good damage. It's way better than Mero. It's way better than the rip off Hiei. But yeah, it's just way better. So Hiei, it's actually really good. It's like so underrated. I don't know why people call this fruit trash. But yeah, Hiei is actually really good. It's Gali. It's a really good fruit if you want to eat it. But yeah, this is my tier list here. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, tell me why in the comments below. But yeah, I feel like this is accurate. Gura, Gali, we all know why. Hiei, Gali, underrated. It's really good. Has a lot of combo potential. Tori, you know what? I'm gonna put Tori below Mera. So yeah, Mera is gonna be great, highest grade, as it has a lot of burn damage, and you can use moves in the air. Well, you can use moves in flame fight. And Tori is actually can be really cheese. You can just take a lot of damage. Let's say 1,000 damage, and then you can just heal it all off. And there's some good combos that you can do with Tori. And now Goro has a lot of easily perfect blockable moves, but if you land them, it can do a lot of damage, and it has high combo potential. Pika, it's either highest, like listen to this, it's either right here, highest okay / good, or lowest grade. I'll just put it in lowest grade because it does do a lot of damage, and against a really good Pika user, it can be great. So Pika, a lot of damage, not much combo potential, but there is some combos that you can do with it. So yeah, it's a average fruit. It's great. Now Magu, okay, so it's good. If it was pre-nerfed Magu, it's probably gonna be above Pika or even above Goro. But yeah, this is a post nerf Magu, so it's gonna be okay, so that's good. Man, if only Magu Hound was not blockable, bro. If only. But yeah, Zushi is gonna be okay, so that's good. A really good Zushi can be possibly right here, but just the fruit itself is gonna be okay, so that's good. So it has good combo potential, and also the meteor strikes are easily perfect blockable. But with Afro Dash, that gravity dominance moves can be really viable in PvP. And also Bari is so good, bro. So good. If I really wanted to, I would put it above Zushi, but I know a lot of people wouldn't like that. And yeah, just Zushi still does have a lot of moves that you can use. Bari, it's 100% the best defensive fruit, and also it has a good damage and a lot of combo potential. Well, not a lot, but there's combos that you can do with it, especially with Candy Cane, Trident, and barrage weapon moves, and weapons that have barrages. Now Bomu, it's okay, so that's good. I'm not trying to put in not worth, because would I really put Bomu with Meryl? Not at all. I will never ever do that. Bomu is good. It can be really good for PvP, especially with Blackleg. And if you're fighting a really good Bomu user, it's okay, so that's good. And now Meryl, technically a ripoff EA, but just way worse. Barely any stun time. Technically, what I'm trying to say, you're stunned while your opponent is stunned. So yeah, it's not that good. And there's not much combos that you can do with it. Well, there is some combos, but it's not that much. And now Suke, we all know as garbage. If it still had that infinite combo, it's probably just gonna be like right here. But yeah, it's not worth. If this was a grinding thing, if this was a grinding tier list, it would probably be like above Bari. But this is not a grinding, so this is PvP. So yeah, Suke is garbage. There's no point in getting it. It can be countered by Kenahaki if you're using that invisible move, or even countered by AoE moves. But yeah, this is pretty much the tier list. Ignore this. I hope you agree with it, and if you do disagree with it, feel free to tell me why down below in the comments. And I hope to see you next time, and peace.
Bad guy, catch me on a bad night. Best know how to act right, or you might see my bad side. Hey, wait, I'ma disengage. Jujutsu sorcerer, you gon' see this magician play. Now watch me switch, I flip the script, unleash that inner rage. And if I ever let Sukuna out, you'll witness pain. Yeah, I'm a dirty fighter, they don't want me to rise up. You tell Sukuna, I be gonna be, don't wanna fight us. I make a special great level 3 when I go retire, just like a